that the Asians and the Chinese cultures have known for centuries, which modern science is only just playing catch up. It's the energy system of our body, which we refer to as the chakras. I'll be surprised if there's anyone on this planet who hasn't heard about the chakras. I mean, many people may not know or may not believe in it, but they've heard of it. The Chinese call it the qi, the life force of a person. When there's an imbalance in this life force, you're devoid of energy. It's like life is sipping out of you. You feel tired, you feel weak, you feel diseased. And the simple way that I look at it is that when there's an obstruction or a blockage, that means that there's no free flow of life. And that cuts across every aspect of our lives. So which aspect of your life is there a blockage? And what are you doing about it? If a lion is chasing a deer, it will run for its dear life. But many processes are happening in its body at that time. It's not calm. It's not feeling at peace. It's not whistling and singing its favorite tune. In fact, its brain actually signals to the body that it's in danger and that it should shut down everything and get ready for a good fight or a quick flight. And if the lion doesn't get to it and it manages to escape, it eventually calms down and returns back to that state of normalcy. That's when you go, that was close. It catches its breath and then life continues. And this is exactly the same for us human beings. Every now and again, we're faced with challenges in our lives, challenges that cause for that fight or flight mode. But when these are resolved, we're supposed to return back to our calm, peaceful state. And herein lies the problem. Many are constantly living their lives as if being chased by a lion on a daily basis, not knowing when to actually slow down. And even when there's no lion chasing them, they're still running. Hence the imbalance and the blockage in the chakras, which is our energy system, our life force. Don't get me wrong. Pressure is a good thing. It actually keeps us on our tippy toes. It gets us ready to tap into our greatest potential. But constantly being in a stressful state will ultimately be detrimental to our spirit and how it works with its tool, which is our physical body. It affects every organ in our body, and it's one of the leading causes of disease. So when you're living life with that imbalance, especially in your lower chakra, which is the chakras below your navel, then you cannot see beyond yourself. All of your wants and needs are your priorities. You're like that deer running around thinking that it's in danger. You think about yourself alone and what you can get from the universe. Everything is threatening around you. You live your life in fear. The fear of what might go wrong. You can't see beyond your five senses and just everything in this physical plane that's around you. Anything outside this earthly reality is almost too much for you to comprehend. It's like living in the ghetto and all you're used to is the drive-by shooting and the gang violence every day. It'll be hard to believe that there are those who are living peacefully somewhere else. Because in your ghetto world, this is your reality. And this is how most people are living today, in the ghetto of their minds. Living on tippy-toe through life. Your marriage is a threat. Your relationships are a threat. Your finances, your children, your health, your government, your world. Always thinking that something is going to go wrong any minute. All your energy is being used to fight, to stay afloat. Because you need to hold on so everything doesn't sink around you. But when you are living in your higher chakras, which is the chakra above your navel, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, there's a balance. You live your life differently. You don't live in fear of the unknown because you're rooted in love. The love that you have inside that radiates outwards. You're open to the universe and all of its current. You realize that the world around you stays afloat, not by your own doing, but by mighty powers working automatically, not because of anything that you are doing. Because before you, there was. So rather than be an obstruction to the universe doing its work, why don't you be a great addition to the mix? Why don't you be a cooperative component and not the problem? The difference between you and those living in the lower chakra is that you make your decisions from a place of awareness, not from a place of fear. Your actions are inspired and you feel inner peace when you take those actions. Take one of the most important things for you that keeps you here and keeps you alive, your breath. Do you have to think about it when you wake up? Like, oh, it's 6 a.m., I have to start breathing. Even when you went to sleep at night, you were still breathing. What energy was required from you then? It was automatic. You didn't have to think about it. What special action do you do to get the sun to come out or for the moon to shine? It's not you that makes things work the way you want. It's you surrendering to the automatic laws of the universe that would make things work the way you want. So, for your chi to flow, for your chakras to be balanced, you must see beyond yourself by living in your higher chakras so that your energy is used to co-create with other similar beings in creation, to get inspired to act in a way that is beneficial for the greater good of all. When you start to let go of these fixed ideas about yourself alone and just live joyfully, every time everything is presented to you as an experience, you begin to unblock this energy. You stop fighting life and you start living it. You put aside your garbage and your junk that you were carrying for so long, and you will feel lighter in yourself, in your mind, in your spirit. It is not that you're devoid of energy, it is that you are directing your energy to the wrong things. When you love more in your heart rather than fear more, you are more present in your body. The more beautiful life becomes for you, and the more your energy will be up. Your chakras will be balanced. Your life force will be flowing. You'll feel like a child again, happy all the time, excited and full of life. And by the time that you're flowing from your root chakra all the way up to your crown chakra, you will be like that tree of life that started out being a little seed in the ground at the root and growing and expanding through life, gaining so much experience through your consciousness, through your awareness, all the way back to that spiritual place where you came from. So, it's about time we stop living in that fight or flight mode and begin to enter that peaceful and calm mode. And your life force and your chakra will come back into balance. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.